Hey, y'all. Welcome to Marriage Minutes at His Pace. And today we just going to be random. And so Rhonda mentioned a word, what was it? Agoraphobia.
Mm-hmm.
And so that was what we're going to talk about. Agoraphobia. What is that? You're asking. Well, Rhonda, what is that?
Agoraphobia, as from the great resource Wikipedia, says that it is a mental and behavioral disorder, specifically an anxiety disorder, characterized by symptoms of anxiety in situations where the person perceives their environment to be unsafe, with no easy way to escape. These situations can include open spaces, public transit, shopping centers, crowds, and or simply being outside of their own home. And the reason why I thought of this is because I don't know that I have agoraphobia, but I will tell you this: I am very much concerned every day we leave this home, and I realize more than ever that it's a strong possibility that when I leave this house, I may not return. And I don't know that I've ever felt that to this degree before. When I think about my daughter, like I was thinking about this the other day at 16, I don't remember having to be so concerned about bomb threats or an active shooter. Did we have active shooter training at high school?
No.
None of that. And
You're just worried about another high school being outside after high school, and there might be a fight. But
balloons go.
nah, it was like, I don't know, Wiggly South.
I wasn't involved in that.
I wasn't either. I was like, I got to go.
But yeah, so I just in 2023, it is just something. And I'm what I am grateful for is the fact that I have peace in my home. And I can come home and quote unquote hide, if you will. Because it's just crazy out there every day. And if you are not gaining a sense of agoraphobia, something is wrong with you. I mean, if you can't, everything you scroll on Instagram or everything you scroll on Facebook, 5 dead, 6 dead, somebody got beat up. And it's almost like it's a sport. It's almost like it's numbing to see because we see it all the time. And it's crazy to me that that's our entertainment, that's what we scroll up to see: 4 dead, 6 dead, 12 dead. And we don't think anything of it. These massive shootings because of gender roles or gender identity. It is beyond crazy to me. And I don't know how anybody doesn't have a little bit of agoraphobia.
Yeah. I think it is challenging, especially like Aaron went to a Sweet 16 party just recently. And this was after the one that was down in the South. And, in the back of your mind, you're just like,
You're talking about the one in the South where some kids were killed, right?
Yeah. You worry about that and the environment that your child goes into. But, at the end of the day, you have to trust them and then you have to trust God. And that's a lot. And I think with me being at home, it's like me having agoraphobia is like, nah, I want to get out because I've been in the house all day, but it is challenging, and so I think the world is dealing with some real issues. And I think one of the things that you stated is that we become desensitized to some of these things and they just seem normal. And so that when it's normal, then we're more accepting of it. And I think that's the biggest trick of the enemy, is that we slowly find ourselves far away from the shore and we're accepting of it. And when in reality, we should be on the shore playing in the water with our feet instead of drowning in this mass arena of just craziness, that almost, it's just crazy. The world is just upside down. I mean, and just to change the subject a little bit, I mean, it's just like just the whole cancel culture of things, not liking a product because of how they do what they do and have been doing what they've been doing for a while in terms of giving their product to what do they call those? people on social media that
Influencers.
And so, that has been going on a long time for this company. That's the way they migrate. And so they got caught. And so now cancel culture is, canceling. Well, the industry itself is flat. And so them losing, that's like asking a millionaire to give you $10,000. Okay. Yeah, it hurts, but it's just $10,000. But cancel culture is real. And if we really look at it, every organization across, and I think this goes to what Chris Rock was saying, how you don't really want to know what the companies that you buy from support, because somehow it's going to affect you. And it's just crazy. I mean, at the end of the day, as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. That's what it has to be, more than ever. That's what you have to build the foundation on, that my children and that I will model a life in which we trust Christ, in which we go after and we seek that, no more, no less, because everything else right now is just bananas.
And what else do you have? I mean, you can put, I'm just reminded of a scripture I learned a long time ago. Some men trust in chariots, others trust in horses, but I will trust in the name of the Lord thy God. Like, I don't know where you're
deep in the Bible.
I don't know where your relationship is with God. I don't know what God you serve, but I don't know how you are making it in 2023 without him. Like, I don't have anything else, because guess what? The richest people in the world, the most stable people in the world, the beautifulest, the most athletic, everybody is taking a hit right now. Right. So you can build up your treasures here, whether it's in your internal body or whether it's your external things. But none of that means anything if you've got an active shooter going into a random mall deciding that he's going to take your life. You have no power over somebody going into your baby's school and destroying lives. You have no power over that. So I don't know what you're going to do without God. I don't know what you're going to do. And guess what? Your relationship may go through seasons, just like relationships and marriage go through seasons. But at the end of the day, who are you going to call on in that time? Because nobody knows. Nobody knows when their last breath is coming. I'm done because that's too heavy and I got to eat.
Yes. And so we're going to close with this. I had a great conversation with my mentor at work. And she stated some things that would just, at the end of the day, difference of opinions shouldn't separate relationships. Difference of opinions shouldn't separate parties that come together and co-labor on things. Difference of opinions are just that, difference of opinions. It doesn't define a relationship. It doesn't define how things are executed or done. It's just a different viewpoint. And so you may not agree with everything that we state about marriage, because we only are giving what we experience and what we have seen in close proximity to our marriage. And so by all means, you may have a difference of opinions of how things are done in your household. But guess what? You're still married. So you're still part of the body, and we love you. And so, as the word says, the hand does what the hand does, the foot does what the foot does, but it's all part of one body. Be well, be blessed. Take that.